Good morning, good morning, good morning from sunny and hot Central California. So today it's going to be a hot day. Yesterday it was 100 and I think it got up to 105 here. No. Anyway, yeah, so it was 105 yesterday. And, but you know, we're very thankful. We just wish it would rain because we have a huge drought. So I have a journal to show you. It will be in my shop probably. The minute this gets posted, it'll be in my shop. Okay, so, and if it's not in my shop and it's already sold, I'm sorry. Doing my best. Okay, so this was the envelope journal that I did alongside Rachel. And this cover ended up being a little bit bigger than I wanted, but, you know, I think that's versatile because I did a Midori style here like this, as you can see. And so, should be more like that, like this. So it can be, you could take out the innards and then put in a new set if you want to use it as a travel journal. So let's see, it's about, I think I measured it once. It's about 11 inches. A little less than 11, 10 and 3/4 by about, I think it's 5.5 or so. So, yeah. I put some sari here on it just to close it because it's a little chunky monkey. But you could take out some of the things that are in here and you wouldn't have to, you know, if you didn't like the closure, you could just take it off. Or if you want a different color or something thinner, whatever, what have you. This is a super old button, probably from the late 20s or early, between the 20s and 30s. It's glass. I think it's check glass. Look how pretty it is with some gold trimming. And it's just, I thought it looked very lovely with the back for the cover. So it's easy. That'd be easy to take off too if you would rather not. So I'm going to show you. Here's the cover. I think we're in screen here. Stand up. Yeah. Here's the cover. And this is all hand stitched and hand pieced with layers on layers and on layers. And if you've seen these advertised, this is a company from Australia that's called what? Just a minute, I'm finding the name. And they're very cute. It's called Waffle Loop. And so you can order patterns, which are not cheap. Plus to get here to America, but they give you some of the fabrics or you can choose to put your own in. But I just love the magnolia. So that's why it sort of has a green vibe. Then, you know, I just tack stuff along the side, sewed around it, some fancy stitches, some, you know, whatever. Now these, I got a cute little group of snippets here, like from ChrissiesAttic. And she's on, here she is. She's on, she's also in Australia. And she's on Etsy. And, oh, I just love her little stuff. I put about 3 of them in here at least, so I have to buy another set. So, needless to say, this is not an inexpensive journal. It has lots of fun stuff in here, so here we go. So I'm thinking if I stay within this guy a little bit like this, I hope we can see everything, because I have to sit down. Let's go over here where I can see it. Let's go back a little bit, just like that. Oh, here, sorry, didn't mean to shake you. Okay, so I think this one, I had a hard time counting the pages because there's lots of inserts and other stuff. So, you know, I don't know. I think Rachel's was a little bit bigger, more pages, possibly. Okay, so I did the, like I said, it's a Midori style, so this can come out. And you can put a new set in, a new group of pages in. So I think that itself is very versatile. So here's another one of her, another one of her snippets. This was one of Rachel's stamped. I don't like that there. This is one of Rachel's, like that. No, is this in the way? It is in the way. We don't need this. We don't need it like that. Of course it won't tear. Okay. This is, what was I saying? Oh, this is one of Chrissy's little clusters. I stuck it up here. I made this. This is a cute tag. I just love this this building. I want to live here. And then the back has some of Rosemary Morris at the Rusty Pelican Peacock. And her dyed, her coffee, her eco dyed. Yeah, think, Pam. Okay, so, and then just some of my little stuff there. Oh, here from Treasure Books, I got the idea of, she calls them book jewelry. She thinks we should all have jewelry. I love the little bling. So I made this, put some real stones and real stones along with real pearls and some crystals on here. Okay, what else have we got here? What do we got? Okay, so here's the front. I did it just, this front page I sort of did like Rachel did. So you had an envelope here, and an envelope under here. Okay, and this is an envelope as well. So let's go through them. Here's an envelope here. I did some mark making and some of that. Remember Rachel did this not long ago, the made our own little labels. So here's a beautiful tag, isn't it? So pretty. So that will go in there. I will put it back later. I don't want to. This is one of those old, I think they might be reproductions of old German paper. They're embossed and everything. Super cool. Here, let's use this. I chose this letter because I like this green stamp. And so it's Minnesota, first day of issue, 1958 in May. But isn't it, I just love the stamp. Look at the trees. So pretty, pretty, pretty. And then I just did an embellishment here. Inside is the other side. You could do a little writing here. So I rely a lot on the pockets, just because then you could put stuff in from your trip or what have you if you wanted. Here's another tag. Under here, wait, look at this, cute. Isn't this so cute? One of these little old, I don't know if they're called, they might be called, I used to have the name of them, but I forgot. Index card clips or something, aren't they cute? I'm putting it right there so I don't lose it. In here, this is another one of those birdies that was from the German, I guess. It looks like a golden, is it called quail? Golden. I had a friend who used to have these years ago when I was a kid. And I remember I thought it was so beautiful and so sad that it was in what's it going to do, eat them? I don't know. I didn't like that. But, so yeah. And this is a little package here that has just a little piece of paper in here so that you can write or take it out and put your own situation in here, your own info. Okay, I got some weirdness right there. What was that? Okay. Okay, it's the other side of the envelope, and just put a little tuck up here. And this is, so I was using that kit, remember, of Rachel's that was sort of the Easter spring kit. So I was using that. And then I just put in here a little piece of ephemera with, you know, of course, it's one of her envelopes. Use whatever you want in there. This was a vellum envelope. I had some left over that was from my daughter's wedding. And I just love how it crunches and crinkles. So I put it in here. And inside here, I put, this is a real vellum. This is a real Morris. This is a real piece of ephemera. So I got a stack of these. Aren't they pretty, 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 pretty? So that's in here just for you to play with, whoever gets it. Okay, we'll do with that. And then another one of her envelopes. And in there I put just another piece of ephemera. This is a real piece of ephemera has been written on onion skin, but it's so faint you can hardly tell. So it's kind of fun to be able to play with. And that's in here too, just for the pretty. Try to find something that would look nice under the vellum there. So this side, I love this idea, Rachel, that you did where you attached it here and had a accordion page folded. Brilliant. Okay, I know probably someone else did it, but this is also, you can tell I watch Rachel a lot. This is one of her, I think it might have been last year where she did you made little folded envelopes out of ephemera pieces. And then inside here are the tags that were from her kit. She had a kit. She had several, you know, you could buy several. Some of them had tags and stuff. So some of my own painted things. Look at the vellum butterfly. I love how this turned out. I love these colors here. And yeah, I painted this sad example. I should cover that. But anyway, yeah, okay. This is glued on the back of another envelope. And in here is an envelope that has another pretty paper. Look at this one. This is all from her kit. So, yeah. At first I had this like this under here because it looked pretty, or like this, doesn't matter. But I decided to put this envelope in there because I want you to have more from that kit. It looks just as pretty like that. Okay. On this side, another one that folds out, a little bit of collage. Oh, I had so much fun yesterday doing some more of these. Remember, she did all that. Here, I didn't put them away yet because I have to find a place. But remember, she did all that mini collage, and then she cut out all of these guys, the whale tails. Oh, I love that. So I have some of these in there. This is one of my favorite things that she did. Okay, then here's a cute little, this came in something. I didn't make this one, but it's so cute. Put it in here. Over here is another envelope of hers, and inside is just a piece of, this is an actual label. I think it might be perfume, maybe. Perfume label or something. It's original. You can see it has that gluish stuff on the back. Okay, so that's in here. Lots of fun things. If you're a journaler, it's a lot of fun things here you can play with. If you're not, still fun things you can play with. Under here is a cute little, you know, if you're a this would be a cute place too to, you know, you could tuck in here little card, like let's say you go on your trip, you can tuck all through here little business cards that you can tuck in and remind you where you went, and if you saw anything in the shop you might want to buy, right? So this is something I bought when I bought years ago. It was in my box of things. I think you go this way. And it was just a little, isn't this so the cutest thing? And in here is just a little butterfly card, and I don't want to hurt it. I couldn't find my tweezers the other day when I was looking, so we'll see if we can get it out without killing it. Yeah, we did. So it's got like a little butterfly tea card. It's original, or a cigarette card. I can't remember which. It's one of her paper pages from that. I love this page, Rachel. Just love it. Love it, love it, love it. So this was in one of my, as a gift, in one of my, it was like a little, you know how they give you extra gifts. So this was from the Rusty Peacock. Rosemary, and she somehow, I don't know what she put on here to affix it, but then I went ahead and affixed the whole thing to here because I thought it was pretty. And this is a super old book page here. Little tuck spot where you can write a little bit about something. On this side, another one of my little cottage cards you can write about. I like to keep the dates whenever I find them. I like to keep the dates and have them. Oh, I should have kept January 6th. That was my mom's birthday, 1906. It was on, you know, a ledger page or something. I like to keep it just, it's a nice collage piece. This opens up. You have a tuck here. I think I just tucked in a piece of paper. Or it's a piece of ephemera that has lines on it you could write on. And so if you went somewhere and you wanted to do that, or even look, you could put one of these in there too. And then you could write about it there. So that's a cute idea. Okay. Over here's another tuck spot with, I stuck in here one of these. These are called Shakespeare cards, I believe. I think they were from, I forget when they were from, maybe the 30s or 40s. But it's kind of cool because it has stuff about, like, you know, what was going on in some of his plays. But what I liked about this was this pretty, the mountains here and the little boat, the etching. It looks like an etching, but it's a reproduction, obviously, of the whatever it was originally. See, you could even put this in here still. So there's a lot of places for fun little business cards. Folds out, another one of her pages. What did I do here? Oh, so this was one of the, this is a envelope thingy. Sometimes I get these envelopes have these huge ones, these huge address. I love it because I always keep those. I forget it's some kind of advertisement. And here's my card, or a little card I put in there with mark making, and this is rosemary paper from a rusty peacock. And look, I used my new typewriter. Yay! I sewed around everything. Be creative. I love my new typewriter. I think I talked about it once before. I got it for, I'll put this in later. It's Mother's Day. And then, so this is old book page, or not book page. It's an old piece of wallpaper from France, this behind here. And it would be hard to write on. I suppose you could, but I went ahead and put this pretty seed packet. Sweet peas are my favorite flowers. Because I got a group of these from somewhere on Etsy, and then I just made a pocket and then just put a piece of ephemera in there. I use this, I like the stamp because I think this is a printed one of Rachel's, but I like the stamp because I like the colors. Okay, here we go. So now this is a little bit of a retail, or it's a little bit of it's similar to what Rachel did. So remember those ephemera things she made, if you watch her. If not, they're these ephemera things. And I put a piece of vellum here that I printed on, yeah, it's either tracing paper maybe, I don't know. And then I stuck a postcard under here for fun from Paris. And then over here is a bunch of, and you can open these brads and take out these pieces. These are all original pieces of ephemera that are so pretty. And then I tucked a couple of these things in here that are from her kits, from the kit that I've been talking about. So you can just use those if you so wish. And then I also have a piece of book jewelry. I'll get it all. Piece of book jewelry here with a real huge, nice, big pearl. Okay. Super old book page from the late 1700s. I just love how it feels and looks. Came from, I think I got it from France, if I'm not mistaken. I just love her collage pages. So here's another place to write. This is a cute little tuck space. You could put something under here if you wanted and write, or, you know, what have you. No, the other side of that pretty paper. I just love how it feels. This is just a piece of paper, and it says open me because you pull the flap open, it becomes a big piece of paper you can write on and then shut back up or stick something in there. I don't want to open it because I don't want to shut it back again. Do you want me to open it? I'm opening it. So you go like it opens like this, like that, like this, like this, like that. Now those turned in like this, so you can go. So then you can just, it's just so easy. There you go. It's easy if you have nails. I have no nails. So then, see, look, pretty, pretty. This is some of my coffee dye paper where I put some salt on there to make it kind of, I like how it looks. So like that, like this, like that, this, like this. And the thing is that this goes right in here. My big fat fingers in here. Just sort of like this, I think. It can be done, people. It can be done. Just remember how. Like this. I think I go. Oh, wait. No, yeah. You go like this. Go. And then it came out again. There we go. Go into there. You can do it. There you go. It's not that bad. You just have to have better nails than I have. See? Thought it was just a fun interactive thing. Over here, I put one of these little clippies here to hold this guy in. It's just another place you can write. I just embellished a little bit, part of her kit there. And then I had stapled this on. Did I cover it? I did cover it. So it was before I got that thing. Rachel, you talked about that stapler. I can't wait to use it. You made me buy it. this one here, the stapler. This is the most greatest thing I've ever seen. So I'll be trying to use that in the future. Okay, keep going. This doesn't open. Okay, another envelope with a piece of ephemera in here. I like the color. It's real. And then so you could do whatever you wanted here. And then it's the bag, one of the bags. I think I got this once in one of the, something from Rachel. So, and we can put stuff in here, receipts, whatever you want. And it opens up nicely. I was careful not to impede it. On this side, I put, oh, this is my favorite. I always use my favorite things. I love this paper with because I love orange. If you, it's my favorite color is orange. And this, especially these oranges here with that. I love this, is my favorite. Put a little belly band here. And in here, I put this. We used, I think this is one of Rachel's projects too, where you use an envelope, like the window, and then you just build a tag around it, which I think turned out super cute. Plus, it looks so pretty behind here. Okay, another page you can write on. Another journaling card right here. Just an embellishment there. Look at your new kit, Rachel. I love your new kits, the birds and the, thank you. I still want you to make some American birds, like you could do the goldfinches. You could do, well, the one extinct bird is a Carolina parakeet. You could do that. You could do different doves. You could do mockingbirds. So, you know, maybe one day you'll do that. Just some collage. See, here's a new bird, collaging. In here is just this is 1700s paper. And so I just made a little pocket. And then in here is just a real piece of railroad ephemera and a real, I don't know if it's a cigarette card or a tea card or what, because it's in German. But I liked how this looked with that. So that's why that's there. This is a cute little fold out. First we'll take this guy out like this. It opens like that. Super cute place to write, another place. And then I just put this one in. I could sew around it, but I've already done it. So I put this guy in. I guess I could sew, anyway. Anyway, there's a dove and a little pearl. So I believe these are, I believe they're sterling silver, maybe from Lisa Leonard. So if you wanted to wear them, I put it so you could just easily take it off. You wanted to put it on a chain or something. Okay. Another fold out. Let's see, what do we got here? Some more book jewelry. That's all. These are pearls. And this, I believe this comes out too. Just like that. Another one. Keep forgetting to look and see if I'm on screen. Cute little birdies. I just love it. I sewed around these. I sewed around a lot of the things in here. So there's still, if you wish to, you know, do your own embellishing, there's lots of places you can embellish and put something here. I didn't want to do everything. I could do everything, but I didn't want to do everything because I thought I'm giving you so many cute pieces of stuff you could use. This is a journaling card. And then look at this big tag. And in here, I made my own little ephemera bundle, like over here, more book jewelry. So let's look at my ephemera bundle right here. Are we still on screen? I think so. So, oh, I should hold it the other way. Other way, Pam. Okay. So in here is just a little bit of ephemera things that you can, real ephemera that you can use. I did put one of her, with this tag here, I just put one of a couple other things. That's one of her envelopes, but this is a real ephemera piece here. I gave you a first day of issue envelope. Okay. And this is some of the paper from Rosemary. I just embellished it. So now, where did he go? These two must go somewhere. Where did I? Oh, they go in the thing. So I'm going to show you how I fold this. It's a little bit different than Rachel. There's several ways to do it. No way's better or worse than the other. So I take a piece of one of these, what are these called? Florentine papers. So what I do is I fold it in half this way first, like that. I open it up and then I fold up to the line like this. And then when I go around, I stick them just like this in here. And then it doesn't fall out because you have a fold on each side. So that's just another way to fold that. And then I'm going to go ahead and put this back on here. The pretty flirt. Wait, well, no. So I put it in the back. It doesn't matter if it goes in the front or the back, but we'll put it in the front like that. And I just think it's kind of fun. I mean, you could do whatever way you want. Obviously, you're a free soul. So that gets nice and snug. You have this piece, this piece of the Florentine paper you can use. So let's see, how did I want? Oh, I like to see the 1906. So then I put another envelope in here you could use of Rachel's. It looks so pretty. All this looks so beautiful together. And then on one of these little guys like that. So I stuck this in here. You can see all that, like this and like that. I got this from a shop on Etsy. And I love their dyed paper. It's where I bought this stuff. And I'll have to look. I think I'll have it in the, I want to say 3 Insistent Dogs or something, but I'm not sure that that's it. So I'm going to look this up for you and put that in the, I just thought it was fun. I wanted to put it in here, but it was like too big. I do like stuff to kind of stick out. Okay, so that's this guy. I will put it back together, and like I said, it might be in my shop already. And I think that was it. Oh, I think I would show you, want to show you the, I want to show you my idea book and how it's growing. Because we talked about that before. Where's it? Okay, so here's my little idea book that Rachel keeps talking about. I know she would really like this if I had it here. So sorry for the shaky. So you remember, this is what my idea book to put things. So I thought I would show you some of the other things. I liked how Rachel put her, I don't know why I put this up here. I was insane. I don't know. But I wanted to keep this idea. So I should have put it another way, but I put it here. And so I balanced it out with this painting like we did the other day. So I like that Rachel did that in her book. I'm just embellished with a little bit of the fun paper I like. It's a check I decided I wanted to keep. I just stuck it in here. This page is a little bit fragile, not terrible fragile, but I folded this little digi of a doily over so that it's there. You remember we've talked about that before. I wanted to show you some of the new pieces I put in here. So in here I stuck this guy, which was one of Rachel's, one of her things from last year, because I want to remember it. So he goes right there. Under here, I just put pieces of paper I had, stuck this guy, and Rachel sent me this lovely one in one of the kits. So instead of putting my lace book, I just put it here because I liked it. Okay, in here, what do we got here? That's a piece of ephemera. Oh, someone sent me this, and my friend sent me this, but I thought I like this idea here of I wanted to keep the thing she gave me. I wanted to keep the card she gave me. I have another book that I keep a lot of my favorite things in that people give me, but in here. But I just glued it down so I could have this part, and then so that I could use it for a pocket. So just to remind me, this is something we made a while back, I think. Last year with some of Rachel's stuff, so I stuck that in here too, going over the edge like that. Just for something to remember. I think I talked about this as the one. This is that one thing here that was a tea bag thing we made last year. So I just stuck it on here to remember. Because this is a page I put on here because I like the page, and then I just left that as a pocket. So that can sit pretty like that and like that. Okay, I want to remember this painting stuff we did. Why this is in here, I don't know. What happened? I should maybe put this here like this. You know what? For right now, I'm going to put it just hanging out here because I could use it somehow. I like it. Okay, so this is another page. Folded together, but then I folded one side back so that I could put something in here. Put one of my favorite poppy cards because I want to keep it. And then this is just a piece of ephemera that I wanted to keep. And that's in here. It makes the overall book look pretty, pretty. And then I made, why I just kept this for an example because I like that we put a picture on it. And so it's just in here. I'm trying to remember things. This is just I got this in a kit from someone, so I just stuck it on here as just to think you can put things on top of other things to make them be a tuck spot. And over here, I just glued on little pieces of old paper. You know how we have those strips left where you can just pleat it up and put it on the edge. So I did that. Just, you know, showing different ways to put things in. I got this in one of the packs from Rachel, so I just put him there because I liked him. So in here, it's another, what'd I do? I think I made this bigger, I think. Because this was a page that went like this. So in order to extend it out, I extended it out. But then I put some of the, this is part of the will that my father-in-law left when, so I just, it's a copy of it. So I just put it in there to have. Okay, so I stuck this down. Somebody gave me this. It's just stamped on there. And so I just made a pocket, sideways pocket, and some of these cute things I wanted to save, but to also remember that I did this on top of a postcard. This was one of her things last year. It was a house. I like the house. I think it goes like this. No, it has to go like this. All right. I love this paper was in a book, Conjugal Tenderness. I love that. So it's another page. I saved it because of this. Remember, this is a book where I was saving my favorite things. And we started to put in here some of the ideas so we can remember when we're making journals. And then let's take this off. So this is a little envelope we made, I think. A lot of this I made last year because I don't make a ton of journals, even though I want to. I just don't have the energy. But so then I want to save some of the ideas so that I can remember. This is one of my husband's cards. And then these pages were only partial, so I wanted to put some of them out. So on this, she was showing how you could use a page of a book, make a little flippy thing. Now, if I just saved some pieces of old stuff that I like, writing and stuff. But if you're going to put this in a journal, same idea, but you could have a place to write here if you wanted. I don't intend on writing in here, so it's just an idea book. Okay, so here is, oh, so this is one of Rachel's things she made. Oh yeah, okay, so, and I put a little bit of a little thingy on here. I love I think it's called a hoppy. Oh, I love it. I wish I had these birds. They kind of remind me of, if I don't get the glare, they remind me a little bit of, what are they called? Flickers here, because they have the shape is kind of like that, flat in the middle, but kind of like that. They don't have, the flickers don't have this crest. Anyway, so this is the one she did recently where she put ephemera in here like this. Look at these cute. Hi, Donna from Believe Cottage Craft in Australia sent me these cute, look at these cute brads. So I finally can use those, Donna. And so this is just ephemera we have in here that we could use, like Rachel did that one. So it's ephemera I want to save. This was a book page of something. And then in here, because I made a pocket, I could save some of my favorite. I saved some of my favorite business cards, believe it or not, and this butterfly card. Oh, because the painted lady butterfly comes around here. And in fact, I saw one yesterday. And sometimes they come in big groups because they migrate. How can butterflies migrate? I just want to say that. Okay, and then I put some of my favorite business. My mother is no longer alive. She used to work at Orange Coast Title. I have her business card. She died in 1996, so it makes me happy to have that. San Simeon's Pines Resort. This is where we went for our honeymoon, and it's over at the coast, and I really love that. And this gal, paintings by Jane Troop. She does great art. This is some of her art, but she also painted several of my pet paintings I have. Yeah, I know, guys. Don't make fun of me too much. So that was kind of fun to save those in there, because I found my thing of old business cards that I have from years and years and years. I thought I'm going to start putting those in places so I remember them. Another piece of paper here. This is, you know, ephemera. And I wanted to save this idea here where you know, make a little paper ruffle. So I put that on the side. Here's one of, I'm sure this is an idea, probably from Rachel, but you open it up and it's the accordion guy. And the accordion guy, I just put, she sent me this, pretty. I just put an original piece of something, but it's just the idea that we can have an accordion. You can glue it on so that you can close it on a page if you so wish. More birdie pictures, red starts. I think that could be an American bird. I don't think they're here though, where I live. Okay, so 1700 paper again. And then I did collage on the other side so I could, I don't know why I did that. I had something, what did I have put here? I don't know. Should have something in here, I don't know. But it reminds me about the art you can do on paper clips. So I just roll this up with I have little pliers, because I used to do jewelry too. Sometimes I still do some things. So you know how you can put something, these are rolled up just so they don't fall off, basically. So I don't want to lose the pearl that's on the end. Okay. Just another one of these, just to keep some of the papers. This opens like this. I think this was also one of her, I know this bird is Rachel's, one of her things she did last year, I think, and I just put it on like this. Wish I could marble paper, maybe someday. Look at this cute. Now, we could emboss. This is what, this was done by Rosemary at Rusty Peacock. And on here, this is all embossed, and then she went over it with whatever, like, I don't know what exactly she did, but I like it. So it's a good idea to remember. Just a lot of things in here to try and remember. Look, thank you, Rachel, for sending these in my last thing. This is one of her things she just did online with the ephemera. It's in here to remember because it's different than what I did over there. It has a vellum belly bandy thing, and then a little butcher's twine sewing up. This is a pocket. I don't think I put anything in here, but you see how I've decorated it, and I just sort of put it down, glued it here so you could have a tuck, but you can also have a pocket. So this is 2 pages. This book, I think I got some of these from Rachel. They weren't ever cut. You see, it wasn't cut here. And so I just put 2 together, folded it back, and then inside I have another idea. So this is another idea. Rachel sent me this lovely thing. And inside she just had some pretty ephemera stuff. And all decorated. Love you, Rachel. Oh, she has a pocket here. Does she have a pocket? Oh yeah, there is a pocket here. Let's put this in the pocket. I think when I got it, it came and it was, oh yeah. Okay, when it came to me, it was all falling out somehow. So, I don't want to hurt anything. Like that. Oh, much better, much better. Duh. Okay, sorry, went off screen. This is a pocket there. I didn't realize that. And then this is one that I made. I just stuck in here. Just like that other one I showed in the other book, just to remind me to do these things like that. I think she talked in her thing that this could be sewed in if you wanted, but if you want to give it to people to use for ephemera, then you can just leave it loose. Okay, like that. This is in here. Just super pretty like that. And then over here, did I talk? Oh, here's another one she sent me. Look at, so jealous. Look, and I believe this is this your painted paper? Did you actually paint it? It looks like it's painted. I like it. Yeah, I'm not using that. But they're all in here, pretty with the pretty handwriting and all. And I'm just gonna put it like that. Because I like it. I love this. And then she gave me a, look at this cute little tag. And so I'm going to keep this for an idea. I won't say what she wrote on there, but just the collaging idea. And then I keep everything she gives me, and I put them in different books because I have several journals going at one time. I have a prayer journal where things I put, observations. I have another journal that's my birding journal that I write stuff. I could put this in my birding journal, but I'm going to put it in here because of the ideas here. And I also have this guy going. Not really journals. They're sort of like, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. So this was done by Rusty Peacock. Hi, Rosemary. She sent me this as a gift, and I just love it. Look, with birds. Because everybody knows I love my birds, so they send me things. And it's in here. Just for ideas. It feels like it was, she might have did a video. I probably didn't see it, but it feels paint. There's some kind of paint or something over here. Can't tell what this is. I don't think she drew. I don't know. It might be part of a napkin or something. And a stamp. Maybe this is stamping, like, I don't know, but it's super pretty. Okay. This is just a little piece so you could save that in paper embellishment in books. And this is a little pocket here, I believe. Is it a pocket? No, pocket's up here. So I could put something in here, but I don't have anything right now. This is that in the book I just made. This is another one of these cute insurance company papers. So I just stapled it on here. Oh, see, I could have used that other staple. I'm going to have to do that with something. And then you could put something under it if you so wished. So these are just some of the recent, I just covered this cut. I didn't want to see the nude lady. But I just covered that, and this looks like the tomb. Well, I'm going to guess this is Jesus. Oh, I didn't study art. I did study art history for a little bit, but I've forgotten it because it's like 50 years ago. I like this because this is one of those where we're folded kind of strange to mail them off. I think that's great. I love the different writing here. So then I'm just showing you what I put in here. In here, oh, I love this. I think I said that before. Someone sent me this as a thank you, so I just stapled it on here just to have it. This came from when I got something from this gal that Sarah talked about. It was hen's teeth art, and I just put it in here as a pocket because look at it. So I want to remember her. So I'm kind of getting concerned because this is getting kind of full, and I don't know, might have to start another one, right? You want to break the whole binding. And here, I don't know where I got this. This came from someone. It's like a packety, like a thing, and it was sewed around there. So I just did a little collage, and I put a tag in here. So, and I just used it as a pocket, as a thing like this. I think it was loose. I don't know where it came from. You can kind of see the birdie there. Okay. Anything else in here yet? More of this. Oh, here's my tag. Because I love the idea of sewing or hand sewing around tags. So this is just this. Now, if I was going to put this in a journal, I might want to put something here more so that you could write. I don't know what but this is just the idea. The idea of sewing around it, leaving the threads out pretty like that, just makes it pretty. Some of these are papers I want to save, and some are ideas, so I think we talked about that. This is for you, Rachel, because I thought you would enjoy this. I loved this idea. I think I said it in the other one, so I did it with this paper here. Look at how beautiful this is. This is a pretty big book. Let me see what you can see here. So here's this paper here. Look at this beautiful, oh, the excited. So I just glued it on here, like she has a way I can save the paper. And then in here, look at my sweet granddaughter. She makes these, aren't these beautiful that she makes? And so I have that in here. And then I have another one of these, like I showed you on the other one. This is the one I did. I wanted to keep it because I liked how it was decorated, to remind myself. And then this, oh, this is Rachel, the latest one you did. I wanted to keep some of the things I like. Sarah sent me some of this fabric, and he was already cut off, so I just put him there. Just cute, cute, cute. Look, it's one of my favorites. This is the kind of orangey stuff I like. And the back of a pretty book page with a P. That's why. Oh, okay, so that was this other book that we've been working on, Rachel, and mine's look at it, it's getting pretty full. No, I might have to, I don't know. Okay, so that's that. So thank you guys for watching, and I'm gonna work on getting this other book ready to go in my shop, and this will be up soon. And thank you again. Bye. If you're anywhere where it's hot, stay cool. See you later. Bye.